Pat Kramer at the 2026 LA Kids Book Festival that's in Los Angeles, California, with author Jimmy Burge at his booth. We're at booth 46, and Andrea Riley. And Andrea and I are part of Team Evergreen. Jimmy is the author of The Evergreen Christmas Tree, Raymond Signs, The Adventures of a Mountain Boy, and I'm pleased to say that I wrote the forward and afterward for the Evergreen Christmas Tree and the forward for Raymond Signs, and Patricia Riley wrote the afterword. Jimmy wrote there is no I don't believe there's this is brand new. This book just came out in July. These have been out for a while, and there's three more. There's going to be three in the series, and there's going to be more in this series. But Andrea is part of Team Evergreen. So, can you talk about how you got involved and just recap everything?
Of course. So I am actually the daughter of Patricia Riley, who is the creative designer, the main creative designer, and she was deaf as a child. So she didn't receive her hearing until sixth grade, which was pretty amazing. That story is very long, and I feel like she would be better telling it. But when she received her hearing, ever since then, deaf, hard of hearing, and all of that has been one of the main things that has, um, that she's focused on in life. She wanted to bring joy to children who didn't have, toys or something if they're deaf because they can't hear. So she met Jimmy, and he was talking about the Evergreen Christmas Tree and telling her about everything they did to it, like about the book and all of that. And he said that there was a deaf character up in the mountains. And so my mom, Patricia Riley, got brought on board, and because of her, I came on board. And so I helped with all of the sign language, making sure that it was all cohesive. And then in the Evergreen Christmas Tree, it's also in 4 different languages: English, Spanish, French, and German. And so I helped research all of the different signs, because in the back of it, we translated all of the signs into each one of those sign languages of that country.
And this is the only booth, I believe, that has any sign language or representation for the deaf community here today. And there's 100 plus booths, so this is a first. It's the first time they've ever had any book with sign language, I believe.
Yes.
So it makes it very unique.
Definitely.
And where are some of the places you and Patricia have been, besides having, glad posting it and everything, but myself advocating for the deaf community, but you as well. Where are some of the places that you've raised awareness about it?
So we've been at the Orange Beach Arts Festival in Orange Beach, Alabama, which is a gorgeous little town, and then also in Pensacola, Florida. And then next month we will be in Knoxville, Tennessee at the Tennessee Deaf Festival. That is September 12th. We will be there all day, and Jimmy will also be there. So we're, kind of across the nation. We've been from California all the way out to Alabama, Florida, and up to Tennessee.
And there's going to be more in California and Palm Springs too, because you also have
the
Palm Springs roots.
Yes, that's of course. So yeah, I was born and raised in California. I didn't move out of here until 2020, which is a very long story, but it was a crazy year for all of us, right? So I moved out. We all moved out to Alabama in 2020 for family, but we all have strong California ties. So San Diego, LA. I graduated from UC Davis out here.
Yeah, that's right. And this book is, all the books, but Raymond Signs is all year round, where the Evergreen Christmas Tree is, the holiday season, but it also takes us up till spring, because that's the best time to replant Christmas trees.
Yes, definitely. You want to make sure you get them in the ground, though, as soon as.
Absolutely. And this is perfect for schools, preschools. We're going to be involved with the animated short, and then eventually there'll be a feature, but we don't want to talk too soon. We're still in the preliminary stages, but it's going to happen, and days like today just make it more realistic.
Yep, definitely. And getting out there, talking to everybody, meeting everybody, it's awesome.
Is there anything you want to add about what you think made a difference, made impact?
I think it's been awesome. I've been meeting a lot of people who either know deaf individuals, have deaf individuals in their family, or are like special needs teachers, or just know sign language in general. And so a lot of them have been wanting to get it into their own like schools that they teach at, or one of the families that actually came up during the interview, they're a homeschool family, and so they wanted to put it into their homeschool education.
That is so great. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I know about that. Yeah, but it's perfect timing. And
Yes.
it's being at festivals like this where there's a lot of people that come from all over the place,
Mm-hmm.
from maybe even from out of state, but definitely from LA County and different locations that are looking for educational resources like this. And
Yes.
to be here just means it expands the outreach.
Yep, the outreach is
Yeah.
definitely everything we need right now.
Thanks so much
Mm-hmm.
for sharing that,
Of
and
course,
more to come.
definitely.